Hi everyone, welcome back to another Chart of the Week video with myself, Richard Moglen, here with Ross Haber. And today we'll be going through the chart of just the Nasdaq Composite because we are currently in a correction. And we do this every single week, so make sure to subscribe down below and like this video if you do enjoy it. And if you want even more of Ross's analysis, go ahead and check out the Top 10 report, which he publishes weekly down below in the comment section and popping up right here. So first things first, Ross, let's go through this chart, talk about the action of the price and also the overall trend of the market as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks, Richard. So, we've been, let's just start from the top. I always talk about watch the leaders. The leaders, there has been a complete and total lack of setups for weeks and weeks now as the market's been selling off. If you watch rotation closely and the groups of what you would consider traditional leadership, you will see those begin to shape up typically in advance of the market, actually putting in a bottom and coming up the right side. That will so the leaders were telling you last week and the week before that, the market's not in great shape. Anytime I see it like that and I can't find a setup, to me, the market's in a downtrend until leaders tell me otherwise. So
right.
Let's just leave it there. If you looking at the chart, we can see here we've now got the 50-day crossing below the 200-day. Just not great from medium to longer term perspective. And we got this same sort of action where we rallied back up into resistance on lighter volume, couldn't push through, rolled over, picked up volume. Sold off again through the end, last Thursday and Friday. And, leadership again, largely oil and all that same stuff that we typically stay away from. And, we've got a cold deck still, unfortunately,
Right.
Even though we are technically, IBD says, and they're correct, according to the book, the uptrend is still technically intact, although under serious pressure because we haven't yet undercut the dead low of the first rally day. So based on the action of leadership alone and how broken the market's been, and we've got the major averages trading below 50 days, 200 days, and zero leadership in sight. That's all I need to see to for me to mentally know that the market's in correction. The deck is cold. You're going to lose money if you try buying stocks. Unless you're day trading or swing trading and that's your thing, you're playing the volatility, sure, buy, sell. That's not, but if you are a can-slim style,
investor,
position trader, you will lose money buying stocks when the market looks like this. And there's no, the leadership's screaming at you that the market is not ready to go anywhere.
Perfect. And
that's it. So, oh no, sorry. Basically same as last week. Leadership is, spotty at best. You can point to a few, biotechs, housing stocks. Unfortunately, we were discussing the top 10 before. We've actually got a coal stock and an agriculture stock on there, which is, unusual. I got to be hard pressed to put them on there, but yeah. So, that's telling you, and all you need to know, those are the, the strongest groups. Those looked so great that I was forced to actually put a couple of them on there. And again, watch for groups of traditional leaders begin to shape up along the bottom and form a right side, I'd say in unison. Watch for those moving averages, that we constantly point to begin to converge to the upside, tight beneath price, until we see at least a few groups of traditional leaders. And I always say this, no one's going to miss it. Not Richard, not me, not you, Charles. If you are watching the leaders and have the basic understanding of what we either have, we either have it or we don't. And the tricky part is waiting. I will tell you, sitting on your hands is can be tricky business. It was harder for me to do in the beginning. I look for the most aggravation-free trading I can find now. And so for me, I've learned that, messing with the oil stocks, the coal stocks, and winds up being a waste of time and energy for me on a relative basis. So I like to give my brain a break and just I'll be crowing when I see, as soon as I see rotation, anything notable begin to happen, as far as rotation and groups of traditional leadership beginning to show signs of life, you'll hear it from me as soon as I see it. So I think that might even be worth a midweek update if it were to happen, a day or two after one of these reports. But what I would tell you, and I can't, you're not going to miss it. It looks the same every time. Just do your best not to chop yourself up while you're waiting. That is where the money is lost.
Perfect. Maybe in that case, if we Steve stuff shaping up, we'll even get you to make a tweet, Ross. So there you go. Perfect.
There you go. There you go. That would be worth a tweet. That would be valuable information.
Yep. Perfect. So we'll leave it there. Keep it short and sweet. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed, please go ahead and leave a like down below and check out the top down report for even more analysis from Ross on a weekly basis. Thanks again and have a great rest of your weekend. Take care. Bye.